I do want to go over to California here. An investigation underway in the Oakland area after a toddler was apparently shot. James Torrez with our Fox 2 San Francisco team joins us live with the latest here. Thank you so much for being here. And what is the latest information at this point?
Josh, good morning to you. Well, this is one of those headlines that gives you a bit of anxiety, and it certainly does for the folks who live around here in Oakland, because this isn't a case where some people with handguns were targeting this family or this little girl. This is a case of a stray bullet going in an opposite direction of where people were shooting, just goes, strikes a moving car, and hits a 15-month-old girl in the abdomen. And now she's still recovering at a children's hospital here in Oakland. This is not the first time we've heard this kind of story. In fact, in the last year, we've had this story happen twice, where we've had a 1-year-old boy and a newly recruited county deputy who had been shot and killed, hit again by stray bullets in their cars while traveling on the freeway. So that's what gives people around here such an unnerving feeling. This young girl here, we're still waiting to hear an update on her condition, but I want to show you some surveillance video that captured the moments that the family realized that the young girl had actually been hit by a bullet. They get out of their car and they actually park nearby and walk up to a fire station. The fire station there about a block and some change over from where the shooting actually happened. They knock on the doors of the fire station here, pleading for help, and then eventually firefighters render some aid to the young girl. That's when the firefighters call police officers, notify them that a young girl was suffering from gunshot wounds. Police had already responded to the shooting nearby, saying that a shot spotter activity had been activated from hearing some gunfire nearby. And now an investigation is underway to learn how exactly this happened, who these shooters are, and what exactly led up to this incident. But for now, bringing you back live out here in Oakland, just outside this children's hospital, we know that 15-year-old girl is still recovering here. Police have not yet announced any arrests, have not even given us information about what suspects they might be looking for. But of course, they're asking and collecting evidence and speaking to witnesses and telling anyone who might know anything, who might have video of the area, who might have any information that will help their investigation, to give them a call. Josh?
So have police held any kind of news briefing, news conference? Have they announced if one will be held where possibly some more information could be released?
Yeah, this is tough. This all happened just after 6 o'clock yesterday evening, 6 o'clock our time here. Police slowly kind of give us some little updates, sometimes via Twitter, sometimes via just email response. We're still waiting to hear when they might actually have a whole formal press conference where they announce a lot more specific details. They haven't announced that just yet, likely because they either A, don't have those specific details yet, or B, it's a little too soon for them to reveal what they want to reveal. As you may be well aware, sometimes when they have some of these suspect descriptions, they don't put that out to the public right away because they don't want certain suspects to know what it is they know right away, and they don't want to jeopardize any parts of the investigation here. So we'll still wait to see how soon police will give us those formal official updates, and of course we'll update you once we have them.
And my last question for you here, and you touched on this, but this is believed to be completely random, correct?
Yeah, again, this is not a case of some people with guns going and targeting a family and committing a crime here. This was a shooting completely independent of this family's lives. They were just driving down a neighborhood, and then a stray bullet came in, struck the car. I believe actually more than one bullet struck the car, and then at least one bullet actually hit the young girl, only 15 months old, just a little over a year old, struck the young girl in the abdomen. Again, this is not the first time we've heard this headline. It's not the first time that's happened here in the Bay Area, but this is the latest case of that story. And everyone around here, when they hear that story, it's gut-wrenching. You get a sense of anxiety because it could just happen to anyone. And thankfully, this young girl is still alive at this point, still recovering in the hospital.
All right, James Torrez there with our Fox 2 San Francisco team. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and I'm sure we'll be checking back in for an update.